Are you concerned about the side effects of pharmaceutical drugs? Has the medical community not really been able to help you? Or is the area in your life that need to be healed not even physical? You know, if any of these things apply to you, I just want to encourage you that you're at the right place. My name is Carol, and I'm a holistic coach. I put together this brief video just to give you a better understanding of what holistic healing actually is, or holistic living, and the 5 components that I feel like really make that up. Whenever we get sick, diseased, or even stagnant in life, it's due to us taking in more toxins than we can release. And all the doctors now will recommend, I mean, it's common knowledge that if you're wanting to heal or live a healthy life, that you need to reduce stress. And I'm so glad that everybody is coming to that knowledge about reducing stress. The only problem is that there's still a whole lot of confusion around what causes stress. I mean, we all kind of know what it feels like, but what's actually causing that stress that is keeping us from releasing these toxins and keeping us from getting well or losing that extra weight or having an emotional balance? That's what we're going to be briefly covering in this video. So one of the components is exposure to poisonous chemicals, and we all know about that, right? We've heard about it in our food, we've heard about it in our air. You know, we know that we need to be wise in making our decisions about how much we expose ourselves to these poisonous chemicals, because that will reduce our ability to release the toxins that are in our body. The second component, an undernourished body. Undernourished bodies, you know, a lot of times what the visual that comes to mind when we think of somebody that's undernourished is like this real skinny child, you know, but undernourished bodies, more than likely, at least in mainstream culture, are overweight bodies. You know, people are overweight, but they're still starving to death because they're not getting the nutrition that they need. And nourishment is not just about nutrition, but we have to think about, are we getting enough rest? Are we getting enough oxygen? Many of us aren't even breathing, and if we're not getting enough oxygen, we're not breathing in the right way, then that's going to contribute to us not being able to release toxins. The third component, an undernourished mind, and that's almost worth a laugh in today's society with this abundance of information. We're definitely living in the information age, so it's like, how can our minds be undernourished when they're being bombarded all the time with this information? And that's exactly how they become overloaded. And when our minds are overloaded, they're undernourished and they don't work. They kind of check out, right? They don't think clearly. A great example of this, which I don't buy commercial cough syrup anymore, but I can remember the last time that I went to get some. And you know, if I go into a store and I have a cough, and there's 2 kinds of cough medicine on the counter, one for adults and one for kids, then it's real easy for me to make my choice and be happy about it and get on out of there and get on with life. But the last time I went in there, there were shelves of cough syrup, you know, and they were, is your cough accompanied by a runny nose or itchy nose or an itchy throat, or is it a dry cough? Is it a wet cough? Do you have this with it, that way? Oh my God, I spent like 20 minutes, 30 minutes there trying to discern what kind of cough I had and which one of these were going to be right for me. And by the end of even looking at all this stuff, I wasn't more informed, I was only more confused. So I don't even remember if I ended up buying any at all. I probably left with none. But if I did get it, I was certainly not comfortable with the fact that I probably got the right one. And so that's what I mean by undernourished mind in the age of all this information. Of course, an undernourished spirit. An undernourished spirit is one that feels uninspired. You know, if you don't feel inspired, then that's a pretty good indication that your spirit is undernourished. This one you may not have even thought about, but an undernourished social environment. When I say social, I'm not necessarily meaning all fun and games. You know, your social interactions are at work, they're within your family member, that could be your significant other, your neighbors. But if your social environment is undernourished, it simply means that you're getting more pulled out of you than you're getting fulfilled into you. And, you know, you want a nice balance there, because if we're given more than we're getting, we're not going to be able to release the toxins within our body. We're not going to be able to heal or live life as healthy as we want to. So those are the 5 components. If you resonate with this philosophy, and you're interested in eating, you know, whole, real foods, and learning how to nourish your spirit and your mind, and living life more simply and naturally, I want to encourage you to go to the link below and sign up for my free audio. It's called the Holistic Healing Formula, and it just goes into this a little bit more thoroughly than what I've had time to do here today. And also become part of our community. You know, our mission is to nourish and fulfill you, not to drain you. So go ahead and check out that Holistic Healing Formula, and I want to wish you well on your journey. And until we meet again, may the force be with you.